So there are certain things that sometimes as women we don't understand, okay? So after watching this video, I feel like as women, sometimes when we are in love, we can do some crazy things. You know what I mean? Some crazy things that when you fall out of love, you'll be like, what the heck was I thinking about? You know, just the fact that you will agree, okay, to get married to somebody without your family's consent, okay? And that's already a sign right there to show that individual, to show that man that, hey, you don't have nobody behind you, okay? At that point, he can use you however he want to use you, okay? Because he knows that you don't have anybody. Because if you had somebody, let me just put it this way, like, he understands, like, your relationship with your family. Because if you have that firm relationship with your family, say with your dad, with your mom, with your siblings, okay? You can have siblings, but it can be like one particular sibling that you tell every bit of your secret to. That you can't hold back on your secret, okay? Just the fact that you agree, okay, to his idea of getting married without your family. And so that's already a red flag right there, okay? To tell you, like, okay, if this girl can get married, can agree to get married without the consent of any member of your family, that's a red flag right there, And you're gonna get like a taxi driver, okay? A taxi driver, like, who is this taxi driver to you? To represent you, somebody you don't even know. That's what I'm saying. As women, sometimes we can make some crazy decisions. Sometimes, especially when we're young and naive and everything, you know what I mean? That's like the most vulnerable stage that any cocoa crazy individual can take advantage of you. And at that stage or at that age, it's like it's all about like the excitement and everything. We don't think about like the long run consequences. We're just looking at like what is in front of us, okay? So I think this video was very, very helpful. Like it made me like reflect on certain things too. And I'm so happy that these days a lot of women coming out, okay, coming out to really like express like how they feel in what went wrong in their marriages, like what they did right, what they did wrong, you know what I mean? It really helps a lot of young people coming out to like learn not to make such mistakes, okay? As compared to like in those days or back, you know what I mean, where our parents used to just stay in there and just die in silence, okay? The highest thing you can do was to tell your best friend, and that's it. Like the advice, like, but just go back to your marriage. You know what I mean? Persevere. You know, I'm so happy for the recent technology and everything. A lot of people are suffering. A lot of women are suffering. People don't understand. You know what I mean? A lot of women going through hell in their marriages. Okay, marriages are not supposed, or a marriage is not supposed to be like that. Okay, especially if you get married to like somebody you really care about. You know, a marriage is not supposed to break you into 1,000 pieces. It's not supposed to be like that, okay? I'm not saying that it's supposed to be perfect. No, there's nothing like perfection. But it's supposed to be something that you derive happiness from. You know? It's not supposed to be something that you're going to be miserable. Like, miserable. Who want to be miserable for the rest of their lives? Nobody want that. Especially not in these recent days, okay? And sometimes people look at you just because you come out of a marriage. People want to say crazy, stupid stuff when they have no clue, no idea of like what you went through in your marriages, or what people went through, or what women are going through in their marriages. And some people want to sit and be like, hey, they just want to talk and just talk. No, you have no idea what this person went through, okay? And you will never understand until you put on that same shoe. So don't come up here and judge people, because I've watched videos where people just be like, oh, they just want to rant. No, if you've never gone through that, okay, don't sit and judge somebody that's trying to put out something right there so others can learn from it. How can you claim to love somebody and you put so much control, so much restriction on that person? Stop the person from having friends, from like doing what they love to do. And just cut them off completely. Like, what kind of love is that? That's selfish. That's no longer love. That's selfish. And To people that want to judge, just wait until the same thing happens to you. And don't think because people sit and like express or talk about like what they went through in their marriage, it's like, oh, they're just sitting and making up stuff. If they're making up stuff, there's something called karma, okay, that can hit them back. But if they're telling the truth, they're just putting it out there so somebody, if you don't want to learn from it, somebody else can learn from it, okay? The story is so touching. It's so like, oh my God. It is really tough. So some women are really, really tough, to be honest, okay? Some women are really tough. If some women can sit and tell you like what they've gone through or what they've been through in their marriages, okay? And I'm trying to get my phone to see right. And they still sit tough today, okay? And you still see a smile on their faces. Only then can you understand, like, don't just sit like that and just look at people and just judge people like that. You know what I mean? This is like one of my favorite actresses. Like, I love her. In the movie, I want to watch that movie, okay? I want to watch it. I love the way like she portrays her characters, okay? I really love her. And to think that I didn't even know like she went through all this heck. Like, some women are really tough. Some women are strong. Like, kudos, I give it to women. You know what I mean? Like, nobody knows. So don't sit and judge people, okay? Because you don't know what people are going through. But thank you guys so much for watching. This is just a reaction to the video after I watched. I felt so sorry, like, in the point where she wanted to cry, it's like I could connect to that. I could just understand like what she went through. You know what I mean? Like, it's tough out here, guys. Stop judging people. Don't be too quick to judge people. You have no idea what they're going through.